Okay, I don't even know if this is a hot take, but the Crimson Wolf skins like actually kind of suck. I think that looks kind of cool until you realize that the Talon logo is splashed across all of it. But I decided I would sit down, and believe me, this took me quite a while. I try to find 5 Crimson Wolf skins that I actually liked. Now, I will say this is fairly limited to the amount of skins I have. If there is a skin that I just don't own, I probably can't check it. That's just how it is. And so there are some I will say that probably look cool. What I'm looking for is pretty much minimal Talon logo. If it is plastered all over, it looks quite bad in my opinion. But let's just jump into it. And first off is an odd one, but it's going to be this Mizuki skin. It's just one of his basically default skins. I really like this color pattern. I've always thought just, you know, black, white, red accent is always going to look good on anything. And it looks really good with the Crimson Wolf. Just because it's already red and you can't really see the Talon logo too much, it peeks in a little bit. It's just full red. It's full edge, full red. It's pretty freaking cool. The other ones are all right. The yellow accents one is all right. Like this one, it's fine, but I for some reason do just love the full red. Just think it looks really cool. I don't know why they don't show the hat, but the hat does change color, and I don't know why it's an option, why it's not an option here, because in game the hat does actually change color. But yeah, I think this works really well, and this is the cleanest it looks. It just, yeah, Talon logo will always ruin these skins. Moving on, we've got a DPS one, which is the Reaper, and I'm already wearing it. It's the Reaper Anubis skin, specifically in the red color. I mean, I imagine some of the other ones could look alright, but I think the red is just the best way to do it. Again, the Talon logo does unfortunately peep through a little bit, but I really like the red with the sort of bone white and the little yellow accents. Gold down there, you know, just the small little bits on it that just make it pop. It doesn't go full red, but it goes enough that it's dominant. I mean, look at that. That looks really cool from that angle, right? The way it glows. That's how you'll be seeing it in game almost, right? Super cool. I really like when a competitive weapon completely just kind of overtakes the weapon and then leaves some accent colors, right? If this entire thing was all the red, it would look really bad. But if so much of the default part was still left on it, like look how it covers the handle. Like if the handle was still default, I wouldn't like it as much. There's a balance you've got to hit. I really like the skull on this skin as well. And I think it just being red with the Anubis just helps add so much. It looks like this was meant to be. This was meant to be a thing. This looks amazing. Seriously. Probably one of the best. This was the strongest one I found. This was, in my opinion, the favorite one that I found. And it makes me always want to get Crimson Wolf for Reaper, even though I barely play Reaper anymore. All right, next up is a skin that a lot of people don't even like. And it's another mythic. It's a Rissa's mythic. I'm already wearing it, right? A lot of people don't like the Rissa mythic. And look, I want to say, I mean, yeah, it's not the best mythic ever, but I actually do like it. I think this color specifically looks really cool. And her weapon looks so good in all the different variants. This a bit of a side piece here, right? But this blue one looks disgustingly good in Galactic. Like, disgusting. I should have added this on my original Galactic list I made ages ago. But we're here for this skin, right? I don't know which weapon was the best one. Was it this one? This one's pretty good. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I just really like this. I think something about it, again, you've got the accent colors that come through, just looks super cool. I mean, there's a decent amount of talent. You can't really avoid it, but it's not too bad. I want to check the other weapon, actually. But that's the wrong color. I don't like how mythics work. Yeah, that's quite cool. That's really cool as well. Yeah, that's super cool as well. And I imagine this Dawn one would probably look really cool, but I am not spending Mythic Prisms on Dawn, and I'm not spending comp points on Crimson Wolf or Rissa. Like, that's just not happening. Yeah, even that's cool. Look, I think that this mythic just works really well for it. I think it just combos really well. Yeah. It's like there's so many different colorways. The Reaper Anubis was mostly just that red one, but I think both these weapons and both these two colors work really well for it, in my opinion. I just like when the effects and the glow still comes through, but it makes the main thing the color. I that's just really sick looking. All right, moving on. Back to the DPS. We've got Farah. Farah's another one. This skin, this is like P9000, P900 Warhead. Look, maybe I've got weird taste, but it's similar to the Mizuki one where the red just goes crazy all over it. Like, it just makes the whole thing red. I just think that looks really cool. Super sick. The yellow bits still come through. The handle's still there. There are different red tones. It's not just the Crimson Wolf, because look, the default has all these red accents and it keeps them. Like, if you go to gold, it keeps them, right? That's what I like. It adds a little bit of contrast, a little bit of tone, a little bit of, you know, harmony with the colors. Harmonious reds everywhere, which I think is really cool. You know, will I ever use this? Probably not, but I think this one, I was like clicking through all the DPS because I couldn't find one, and I went on this and I was like, you know what, this works really well. I think this works really well. Crimson Wolf, oddly enough, I thought this would be a much better skin. It is really difficult to find things to match. I actually have an easier time finding Jade things to match. I find this one so difficult. There's something about the way it sits on some skins that just do not work, but this could just be personal taste. I'm not a big red person as much as I am in red, but I'm not a big red person. All right, and then for my last option, because I'm just going to do 5, then I might go with some honorable mentions, but is actually a Roadhog skin. I struggled to find support. I wanted to do 2 support, 2 DPS, 1 tank, but hey, let's do 2 tanks. This skin, which I don't even like that much, but this is really cool. Really cool. I don't know why. I just clicked on this and I was like, yeah, that's sick. That looks so awesome. Like that's really great. Like actually, like there's not much to say about it, but I really, really like how on the barrel of the gun, you can still see these little like markings on it and little markings throughout. It just has this really good balance of how much gets overtaken by the thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like they could mess it up and have put this little drum bit underneath red and it would have ruined the whole skin, but it's perfectly balanced. I also like on this skin how I mean on this weapon how it has like these like crisp like orange edges. It almost makes me wish they didn't do a Talon theme skin. Like it's just so dumb. I wish they did like a magma lava type of thing where it could have been this red effect with a bit of these orange things glowing off. That would have been so much cooler. I don't think they ever will, but I really, really want them to remove the Talon logos or at least make it like optional. Hook looks cool as well. I don't like the Talon logos. It ruins the skin. I'm not going to get a single Crimson Wolf. I'm telling you. I don't want to. It's so bad. Also, they look terrible on Break and Lucio, so I'm just not doing it. Yeah. All right. Some honorable mentions that I don't know. This is one of the ones I think would look good, but I don't own either. I don't own Crimson Wolf or the skin, but I think Bound Demon has a lot of potential. Like, just look at it. It has a lot of potential. As long as it doesn't cover too much and it lets a lot of the gold parts shine through, it'll look really good. So if you're a Reinhardt player, definitely go try that one out because I think that one would look really good. I mean, if you want just a simple one, I think the Sojourn default guns just look really good with the red for some reason. It just works really well. And you can choose all the like rare skins that just have different accent colors. So like this one will accent with white, which looks good as well. And this one I think does like an orange or yellow accent, which looks pretty weird, but the purple, that's not that great. But that's just an honorable mention as well. Rose is pretty clean. I think Rose looks good with everything always, but I just think this works really, really well for Crimson Wolf. It's just not my favorite, so I didn't put it in the list. I'm just going to chuck that there. And I was trying to point out a random one that I realized this is so bugged, and so I don't think this is actually how it works. But if you go to this Lucio skin and you go Crimson Wolf, it's green for some reason, which is so weird. Like, it's not even Jade. Like, Jade, it looks like that. It's like this. It's like a dark green. And what this made me think of, again, remove the Talon logo. This would make such a good Jade color. This is how Jade should look. This looks really good, but I can't imagine this is actually how it works in game. I imagine it doesn't work like that in game. But that's just a fun little bug I wanted to mention. Anyway, that's it. The Crimson Wolf skins are pretty dog shit. I think that they just don't work for a lot of them. But let me know ones that you think perfectly match. Maybe I missed some really, 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 really obvious ones. You know, maybe there's some good ones that I just didn't pay attention to. And yeah, enjoy grinding for Crimson Wolf guns.